Hey guys, this is John Kalam from Kuhol Garage, and it is a bit of a free day for us to think about working on our project cars as we are currently, and you could see already here beside me is our almost finished product, our Toyota Corolla big body with the 1NZ engine. One thing we did not document yet at the time on our previous video is the installation of this big wang over here, this spoiler on the trunk lid. This one's a relatively new addition. We were planning to utilize additional aerodynamic aids for our 1NZ Cup participation. However, the 1NZ Cup was postponed to an unknown date. And so last weekend, we still got the car prepped, but we just decided to go join another race event, which was Super Sprint, which is basically a slalom autocross gymkhana type of event. Very popular event, hundreds of entries in that event, and we were very fortunate to be accepted, even though we were a bit tardy in our attendance, because we have been prepping just to get this car spick and span and running very well. But we got it running. There's still a few things that we kind of need to work on for this car, so that it can really be fit in fighting for more serious motorsport, like the 1NZ Cup grid circuit race that we are really wanting to join. However, since that race, I don't know what's gonna happen to that one. We're still waiting for an alternative date. At least the car is gonna be ready for whatever challenges present and available for us in the weeks and months to come for our 2025 motorsport season. And so this is the latest look of our Corolla 1NZ swapped turbocharged race car over here, with these wheels over here, 16 by 8s, offset 30 with 205/50/16 tires. And at the back are these 14s, some random rubber in 175/65/14. We ran this reverse staggered wheel setup over here for this car because we kind of want to oversteer, and we still don't have the budget for an upgraded rear anti-roll bar. So this is what we came up with. But for the 1NZ Cup, two sets of wheels and tires that we are really excited about to use and utilize in that race series. The spec tire is the GT Radial SX2, so we're stuck with that, and we were able to acquire two sets. So aside from the big wang at the back over there, we came up with this lower front bumper chin profile here. I would like to say it is a custom addition to the bumper, but basically it is actually a portion of an extra rear bumper of the Corolla big body that we have had on storage, which was also kindly donated to us a long time ago. And so this is a project that we have sort of restarted. So this is going to be our Frankenstein chop suey vehicle. It would be a fun car to drive because it's rear wheel drive. And this is going to be an amalgamation of Mazda 929 Kia Potentia skateboard chassis, and we are grafting onto it somehow or the other a Toyota Corolla big body onto it. This is the progress so far. So we will be making the front end look like a Toyota Corolla. We're gonna use a Toyota Corolla bumper. We're sort of going to use a Toyota Corolla hood. We have to extend the hood because this car, the Corolla hood is shorter than the original Potentia hood. This is the old hood from the rally car. So we're looking for, I know I have one more hood somewhere, and I think I have headlights somewhere. I have to look for it. I don't know if it's still here. Basically, we'll be mounting this hood, extending it somehow or the other, and then grafting the nose cut of the Toyota Corolla big body in the front. If you notice, the cockpit has been mounted a bit far back. This was the original A-pillar portion of the Kia Potentia. We moved the A-pillar about 1.5 feet backward, I guess, center to center. We really didn't measure it, but what I just wanted to do was to really move the driver compartment backward. But this leaves a gap over here that can serve as a vent for underhood engine air, exhaust, whatever. So that's already pre-positioned for intake. So we can make our own fenders, integrating that air exhaust out of the engine bay. So I think this engine bay is going to be very, very cold. And the engine bay is very, very long. Okay, the firewall is in another time zone. Yeah, this would be the radiator support area. It's about 4 feet away, I guess. So this is a very long engine bay. We are going to mount a 4-cylinder 4G63 turbocharged engine behind this front cross member over here. And we're gonna get rid of this transmission. This is going to be sort of like an S2000 in format, with the engine way back. Okay, this is going to be a front mid-engine car. The challenge is making it look like a Toyota big body, sort of. Well, our goal is to make this character line match up to this character line somehow. We will be mounting the rear half of this body at the back of this car somehow. So that's, I think we will proceed with the front first. And since we're unable to move the car, the transmission is locked up, we'll be installing the rear later, I guess. And this is the cockpit. So you can see that we have already grafted the rocker panel, the Corolla to the rocker panel of the Kia Potentia skateboard. So it's fully welded. You can see here on the outside that the rocker panel is fully welded. This cockpit is pretty much one piece already and solidly affixed. We're gonna put the rear section here. If we're gonna make this car 2-door, we're just gonna leave the 4-door sedan doors as the front doors, and this part we will make this into some sort of quarter panel, integrating the rear doors. But I guess we will work on the front first. I think that'll be easier, and then we are slowly chopping away the rear portion of this car. Let me pop the hood. There's no hinges, so I'm also looking for the hinges. I don't think I can find it. Yeah, but you can see the engine bay. Engine bay is very long and massive. Many space for activities. So this car, our plan is to make it a relatively quick rear-wheel drive car that we could use for drifting, perhaps circuit or whatever. So this is gonna be some sort of hodgepodge custom fabricated race car. And again, my objective, as stated in previous videos, I need to clear off excess parts instead of it getting lost, misplaced, stolen, whatever. I'm just gonna try to put everything in place and also be able to finish the work pending here at the shop with my personal cars and my friends' cars. So this one is actually a project that we are doing just to fill up excess time. I have a paucity of resources, so can't really do everything full blast. It's just that whatever we can do with the resources that we have, we'll slowly do what we can. But I'm really looking forward to this one. This will take a bit of a long time, but I'm thinking this would be one of the 2 projects that I would be working on for 2026, 2027 completion. There's another one that we haven't started yet. So I'm looking forward to Well, again, there's so many project cars here. So hopefully, I'm able to raise some funds and be able to complete all of these things. So, guys, I'm making this part of the video. It's kind of sad because I have to say to you guys, I have to sell my Project Coupe all-wheel drive here on my left. While I have dreams to enjoy this car for the long term, the thing is financial constraints in my capacity to survive in this life compel me to look for a new home for my project car. Again, this coupe is heavily modified, fitted with a 4G63, turbocharged, intercooled, outfitted with a complete four-wheel drive system. Currently, it's not ready to rumble. We're still working on a few things, but it's readily resolvable within 1 to 2 days of wrenching. But after the minor quirks that we are still needing to do with the car, the major thing that needs to be done is the installation of an air conditioning system. Besides that, the car's ready to rumble, ready to drive, ready to race. This car is very striking, to be honest. It really attracts attention from onlookers and passersby. It's very unique, and it's, you know, theoretically very fast. Looking for a new home for this car, somebody who wants to be the next steward of this car, the value of this car will really help me out in whatever financial pinch that I am currently experiencing. So, cars for sale. If you guys are interested, please do message us on our Facebook page on facebook.com/Kuhol Garage. It's for sale. I'm serious. I need funds. If you have any serious offers of the car, no low balls. If you're gonna lowball me, I'd rather keep the car and suffer. Okay? I'm currently offering the car at 699,000 pesos. I think that's very reasonable for a car that's better than an Evo 4. Reasonable for a car that's, in my eye, prettier than a Lancer GSR. So hopefully you guys are interested to take this my baby home. Okay, so hoping to hear from you guys. And so the reason why we got to get rid of the coupe is so that we could pursue our motorsport ambitions for 2025 and beyond, and also pare down my obligations to outside creditors. The dream is still there to compete, not necessarily me driving, but hopefully being able to let others drive the car and for them to experience their first steps towards higher levels of Philippine motorsport. I believe with this car as built, and after fixing all the minor stuff remaining, as found out by the scrutineers of Super Sprint, I believe that this is quite the vehicle indeed to not only allow my dreams to prosper, but also the motorsport dreams of other people. So yeah, hopefully we could secure a buyer for the coupe, so that we could move on and we could continue. We're still interested to work on the other cars here at the garage. We still have a bunch of cars here, both of my own cars and the cars of my friends that they've asked me to work on. So improving my liquidity would enable me to get everything sorted here at our quaint little facility. towards our dreams and ambitions for the years to come. So yeah, I have high hopes for this car. I think she's pretty okay. She's not necessarily gonna be a world-beating supercar, but at the very least, it hopefully would be competitive in the various motorsport categories that we wish to field this car in. I will definitely end this video at this point. I hope to see you guys on the next videos as we update you on other potential things that and other goings on in our motoring and motorsport life. Again, my name is John Calam from Kuhol Garage. I'll see you next time. Ciao.